Welcome all wrists. Today I have here for you the Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra 41mm in the olive green dial. Now let's take a look at that dial. Look at that nice teak texture and that nice olive green. We have polished center links with brushing going all the way. We have a signed clasp. And back up to the watch head, taking a look at the lugs, those nice twisted lugs. They're like the Omega's specialty. Have a look at that. And let's have a look at the side profile. So on this side, and this side. And unfortunately, my crown is not the right side up. But that's okay. Alrighty, now taking the watch off the pillow. Now, I've watched quite a lot of reviews and read a lot of posts about the Aqua Terra before I made my purchase. And I just want to share some of my thoughts about this watch. Now, green is my favorite color. And I've actually had an Aqua Terra on my radar for quite some time now, and I was originally thinking about picking up the blue variant until they released this green one, so I just had to get it. Now I really like the date at the 6 o'clock. It really gives it that nice symmetrical look, and it kind of makes it elegant. It's casual yet elegant at the same time, you know, that has a nice sporty casual case, but I think the polishing just really brings it up a level and makes it suitable for formal events as well. And I've worn it to both. I've worn it in shirts and jeans, and I've worn it in a suit, and it works well in both situations. Now, what a lot of people talk about in terms of the Aqua Terra is the bracelet. Now, the polished center links. At first, the polished center links was a problem for me, but you know what? I got over it. At first I was babying the watch. You know, I didn't want it to get it scratched, but after a while I just said, you know what? Screw it. I want to enjoy my watch. I'm just going to wear it, and if it gets scratches, so be it. It still looks great either way. Now, the clasp and no micro adjust. Now for me personally, that's not an issue. I have a comfortable wearing experience with the watch. It may depend on your wrist size. You know, some people like micro adjust because they might not be able to get a good fit without it, but for me personally, it is not an issue. Now the clasp, I know a lot of people don't really like this butterfly style clasp, but what I will say about it is I like how one side folds over the other. See how it kind of keeps it in place there? There's this little part here, and this just clamps over it, so you can't force it open, okay? And you have to open it this side first and then this side. Now it might seem annoying, but it's actually not that annoying. Just pop it on like this, boom, that side first, and this goes right over it like that, nice and easy. And here's, might as well do some wrist shot. So I have about a 6.5 inch wrist, so you know, not a big wrist, but 41 millimeters, you know, it doesn't wear that bad. It actually wears quite well, and I think it is due to those female end links. Now look at that, wraps around the wrist amazingly. Okay, now for you left-handers out there, I'll put it on my left hand, right hand. Just pop it on. Let's get this here, and there you go. Alrighty. Now, what are some negatives about this watch? Well, besides the micro adjust and maybe the clasp, if if you don't like the clasp. I'm not really a fan of how you adjust the date. Now, I'm very much used to how, you know, I've owned like Seikos and Grand Seikos, and other watch brands, how you can just quick set, boop, 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 boop. This, to change the date, you have to actually, you know, jump the hour until the next day. And, you know, it can take a while. It won't be a big issue if this is your daily watch anyway, but it is something to consider. And also, with my Aqua Terra, the crown, it's actually quite stiff. If I compare it to my other watches are quite smooth. Now this, don't get me wrong, it's not rough or anything, it's smooth, but it's a lot stiffer to wind. Now I don't own any other Omega watches, so I couldn't compare it to other models for you, but just for me, my Aqua Terra is quite stiff to wind, but it's not unbearable. I mean, and it won't be much of an issue if you wear it daily anyway, because you won't have to wind it. One last look around of the watch. Trying to get the details for you guys, so you have a nice feel of what the watch looks like, in case you're contemplating in purchasing. That bracelet there, a nice contrast between the polished and the brush. Look at how the bracelet meets the lugs and the case. See if I can get a look at that logo, those little details. And see all those indices, they're kind of shining like this rainbow effect. It actually does that in the sunlight too. Let's take a look at the back. The movement, great movement. Let's try to get a good angle. Oop. The cloth there. Alrighty, thank you for watching guys, and have a great day.